7-ounce $55 lobster roll. Man, how am I gonna eat this thing? It's so big. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Steve from Rockstar Eater, and in today's video, I'm gonna be exploring one of the most rockin' lobster roll restaurants in LA. Behind me is the Royal Lobster. They started out in Honolulu, Hawaii, and last year they opened up a new location in Los Angeles. Just a very short time, they became the highest rated lobster roll restaurant according to Yelp and Google in Los Angeles. 100% Maine lobster, the real deal. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into this restaurant and order just about everything that's on their menu, which is not really that big anyways. And of course, I'm gonna enjoy the food. And if you guys are new to this channel, take a moment right now to hit that subscribe button, as well as that notification bell. More of these awesome food videos coming your way. And with that being said, let's go get some lobster. And like I said, they've only been here for about a year, and it's in a very interesting location in Koreatown. It operates out of this little structure that looks like an old school gas station, like from the 40s and the 50s. Royal Lobster rules. They are strict to this. Always use 100% fresh lobster from Maine. High quality, no fillers, just lobster on the bread. Lightly seasoned to shine the freshness and sweetness of our lobster, and all rolls are served market price. So just letting you know, the price could fluctuate. They only have about 3 things on the menu, so yes, it is totally doable to try everything. You see, they got their lobster salad using these large chunks of lobster claw and the lobster tail. That's pretty awesome. And oh, this is pretty new. They have what's called the fresh Jonah crab roll. Oh, I don't think I've ever had a crab roll before, at least in an American restaurant. And this is what everybody comes for, their lobster roll. Oh yeah, so all lobster rolls are served chilled with melted butter drizzle on toasted brioche bun. It comes with chips, house, and coleslaw. You can get 3 sizes here. Isn't that something? So this is kind of like the size that you would find in a lot of restaurants that serve this dish. So it goes for about $31, or you can get 5 ounce for $43, or you can get the big 7 for $55. Oh yeah, and then if you want to add more, it's $12 extra. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. And if you guys need your drinks, they do have it here. Their soft drinks like Coke, Diet Coke, Sprite for $2.50. They got sparkling water, and they got lemonade, and I guess they're good to go. So you guys don't have to just take it to go. They have outdoor seating here, got about 4 tables, so it'll be nice during, I guess, the springtime or fall season. But then they also have this other indoor seating area, which is a little bit dark, but I suppose it could be good in the summertime when it's very hot outside. As with any meal, you got to start out with your veggies, right? Your salad, and this is my kind of salad. Their big lobster salad that's stuffed with a lot of lobster inside. I mean, a lot. This can definitely get you full. So we got some mixed greens in there with house balsamic vinaigrette and some tomatoes. We got lemon right there. Looks so colorful, doesn't it? I mean, it already has the balsamic on there, but lemon can't hurt, right? It's gonna add even more flavor to this awesome dish. I don't think I've ever had a salad that was so stuffed with lobster, as in like lobster claw and even the lobster tail. You see that? This is no joke. Like, they actually put lobster tail in this salad, and it tastes great. I mean, the greens are fresh, it's crunchy. The balsamic, it's a kind of thick and sweet, so it's definitely a sweet salad dish. But then when you drizzle the lemon juice on there, gives it that acidity that really brings out more flavor in seafood and in salads. Oh man, it's almost like that feeling when you eat, like for example, Chinese beef noodle soup, and they really load it in with all of that beef. Or if you're eating ramen in a Japanese restaurant and they put in like a lot of pork chashu, it's a great feeling to have so much of that meat inside. Yeah, so if you guys come just to order the lobster salad, then you're gonna be really happy here, because I know there's some people who like to keep it a little healthier, and this is really a great alternative. And this is a new menu item, which is the fresh Jonah crab roll. This is used with real crab meat. So not like the imitation crab meat you find in California rolls and sushi restaurants. Fresh crab meat that's lightly dressed with the famous garlic mayo. Yes, and there's a sample of it right there. And all meals come with some chips as well as coleslaw. I'm gonna start off with some of these potato chips, very much like the ones you'll find in supermarkets. I don't think they fresh make it here, but it's okay. You don't come for the chips anyways. Very crunchy. Kind of has like a sea salt flavor. Now, I don't eat chips that often because I try to stay away from things like that, but if you guys like potato chips, then you're really gonna like this dish. It looks like there is something healthy on this plate. Look at that coleslaw. It's crunchy, it's sweet, a very signature coleslaw taste, I would say. So you got your potato chips and you got your coleslaw. Look at that. Two opposite extremes. And guys, don't let your lemons go to waste. Use them on the rolls. Okay, that is for sure real crab meat. I mean, you just know like the difference between imitation crab meat and real crab meat. Yeah, this place really goes all out with their seafood. I mean, no joking around. They really just take the real thing and stuff it in there. So it's like pretty much your dream lobster and your crab rolls. You can also take the crab roll and you can dip it into all of that mayo. Put that to good use too. I gotta admit, from the picture, it doesn't look quite as appetizing as the lobster roll, but once you actually taste it, especially if you like crab, like real crab, you're like, ah, that's like the taste of the sea right there. That's the way you should make a crab roll. So no imitation crab should be in a crab roll. I stand by that. Everything needs to be fresh using the highest quality real ingredients. Not that I think it needs it, but just letting you know they do have Old Bay seasoning that's on every table. So if you guys like that flavor, then here's something additional that you can put on for another layer of taste. I think this is the biggest lobster roll I've ever had in my life, actually. How exciting. See, it's really stuffed to the max. No imitation lobster here. This is 100% Maine lobster, using the claw, the tail, like pretty much everything from the lobster. So the plate comes with some chips. You got some butter you can drizzle it on. You got the house mayo, and you got some coleslaw. You see, nice complete meal. And sometimes they sell out. So if this place gets super busy, don't be surprised that even before they close that they're completely out of the lobster roll. So get here quick during the daytime if you want to get your lobster roll. Woo, look at that, quite a sight, right? It's almost like that feeling you get when you're at a movie theater and you see all the butter being poured into the popcorn. Childhood memories. I don't do that as much anymore. But for food, oh yeah, I'm totally gonna do it. I think this is by far the purest tasting lobster roll I've had. Because you know how some restaurants, they really like to put a lot in the mayo, the Old Bay spice or whatever other spices that they put in there, just like at Rappahannock. Nothing wrong with that, by the way. I mean, it's its own unique recipe. Totally love it. I can still appreciate it. But just something about lobster rolls where you can really taste the simpleness, the pureness of the lobster inside, the freshness, you know, that sea taste. But then you know what you can also do is use that mayo to give it like a third layer of flavor. That is pretty magical. And did I mention that this restaurant actually uses lobster tails inside of the lobster roll? Now, I don't see too many restaurants, food trucks, that make lobster rolls where they put in lobster tail in it. At best, you'll find a lobster claw, but few of them actually put like chunks of the lobster tail inside. And the cool thing is you can get them in 3 different sizes. Like you can do the small size for about 31, or you could do the 7 ounce for 55. Or if you want to make it even bigger for $12 additional, keep piling it up. And you can really have like one monstrously big sandwich. So yes, I definitely will be back here again in the future, and maybe even to the new Beverly Hills location, not too long from now. Still got a lot more of this lobster gotta finish, but thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next food adventure.